I get asked a lot of questions about healing, and I don't know why, because I'm not a healer, but I'll do my best to answer the question. And it's funny because it's like everyone's most popular request is healing. So I'll begin at the end, which is that healing is an opportunity to move into greater self-love. That the end result of your journey with whatever you're experiencing right now is that you will love yourself. You'll prioritize yourself. You'll actually begin to nurture yourself and respect yourself. And so everything in life is a messenger. And even an illness or a disease or an imbalance in the body is a messenger. We're never being punished. It's not that we've ever done anything wrong. It's just that we've chosen to have these experiences to return to harmony. And so the first thing that we have to get is that we have to end our resistance to whatever the illness, the disease, or the physical imbalance is. That's the first thing. Second thing that we have to do is give up the need to fix, heal, or change it. Instead, we have to start to work with it. We have to begin to realize that we put this speed bump in our path for a reason. That it's actually an invitation into something greater. And the more we stop viewing our perceived problems and obstacles as issues, and the more we start viewing them as opportunities, the more we start to uncover the greater evolutionary potential that's inherently embedded within them. So I would like to remind all of you that you have a body, but you are not your body. You have a mind, but you're not your mind. You have emotions, but you're not your emotions. Who you are is the ever-present constant of peace that resides underneath all of these fluctuations in your state. So as you embark on your journey, and as you begin to explore what it truly takes to transform, you're going to discover the transformation can be summarized as a shift out of fear into love. That's it. You're simply just shifting out of fear into love. And this especially relates to the phenomenon that the majority of you will call healing. What you call healing, I experience as nothing more than an individual finally loving themselves and prioritizing themselves. In fact, I've had the pleasure of supporting many an individual who's been on a journey with cancer, HIV, many a journey of chronic pain. And what I can say to you is that when we actually stop resisting what's happening and we begin to get the greater blessing in what's unfolding, even though it doesn't feel like a blessing in that moment, it can be very uncomfortable. We start to recognize, okay, wait a minute. Every single thing, no matter what it is moving me closer to God. Every single thing, no matter what it is moving me closer toward the love that I am. Every single thing. I've had people go through the most extraordinary physical challenges throughout the course of their lives. And I've watched them from the beginning to the end. And I can tell you that at the beginning, naturally, there's some resistance, there's some apprehension, there's some fear. There's sadness. Gradually, as you relax into it, you begin to learn to live with it. You realize how powerful we are as human beings and what our capacity is to adapt to whatever we're presented with. That we don't need to survive, that we have this incredible capacity to survive. But we're not surviving. So even in the presence of something that is potentially life-threatening, we have the capacity to begin to shift our perception and our awareness around that thing. Realizing that the thing is no longer the issue or the problem. The thing isn't the cause. And actually, when you begin to dive deeper into people's lives and you begin to examine where they are emotionally and where they are on every other level of their being, not just the physical, you can begin to see that there's a direct correlation between the degree to which they've loved and respected themselves, meaning they've prioritized themselves, cared for themselves and nurtured themselves, and the degree to which they're able to accelerate their way through whatever they're going through.